Racho, I'm live on Facebook. Na young common no, yeah, the Ebeshisha sister live on Facebook. Na fe yeah, question bia the ma the new manager and I say managing director ma Glorious Accra House of Folk na wetimi ebisa na enkomo no asimi akosopa. Na oba ne ono kwa no ba e one Kwame Opare Ado, the communications director of Glorious Accra House of Folk. Inti Kwame so wa ha edu ba bia ono so beje kakra na MD so aje kakra. MD, good morning.
Good morning.
Na Pina yeah na se brofo na
Mekachi.
Oh yeah, sure.
Fanti is better.
Fanti is better, but you can mix them too.
Be fra.
You have a kama. We a great guy too much because now I'm just going through our credentials. No, PhD in computational system biology from the University of Manchester, UK, and BSc in computer science and business management from the University of Birmingham, UK, among other credentials. Now, boss, yeah, just say professional courses, consultations, Accenture as the technology consultant manager, just a bibri na. In fact, my supporters in Ghana for you and who you can say Delali Anku-Adiamah, where you're whining, Nipano. If I was static cry, then a game no more baby or share this say and kakra up to the stage. Tell us something small about yourself, Rafi and Shasio.
Okay. So young Wawasi.
Yeah, Wawasi.
This time start before Anglo Gold.
Okay.
We all lived there for a while. And TV Sasio like Wawasi, and then we found him call UK runs me about like teenager.
Teenager, okay.
And then we call school. So the computers did our car. And then from there I did my BSc as well, and I'm going PhD.
Oh, okay.
And I'm joining banking. I started as a banker first.
Okay.
And then from there, I'm quite tech. And then consulting. And then from the consulting, and again, yes, like 1 or 2, like my own.
Okay. Okay.
And then the Fiona me by House of Folk. But what people don't know is that me started that journey to House of Folk was almost 2017.
2017.
Yes, I remember like me sending a whole proposal. I said, "This is what we can do to change House of Folk."
But were you a phobia at first?
It's a very tricky one because you know saying in Kotoko house. Yeah, those are the big ones.
But now what there? I know your love will be for Kotoko.
No, Lenkley. Come on. Go for.
But still in the Ashanti region, the Kotoko dominance will be there.
Oh no. I yes, I cross. You know, Goldfields.
Okay.
Intended is company football club.
Okay.
But we only have hearts in the Kotoko.
Yeah.
And mine was more hearts than Kotoko. I cheated back and too.
Oh no, but I mean you make me mixing this idea. So as a teenager, no, you loved hearts from that point.
Yeah, so it's hearts and everywhere be our team house to be a hearts, but we pick hearts. And then we have Goldfields.
Okay.
Be a UK or Manchester, but you support some small team be called La Liga as well. Real Madrid, so mine was more kind of like spread across. But UK has Man United, La Liga, Real Madrid, and Ghana's their hearts.
So how was your interest in sports started? How did it start for you? Did you play any form of sports?
Yeah, so I play football. I still play football.
You still play football?
Every Wednesday and Saturday, I go football.
Wow.
I've always been interested in football my whole life. That one day is very simple. I live and breathe football every day. You see me some football players trying to watch football. That one's always been part of my life. Yeah.
But you are never on the scene to pick up such an enviable position because people were looking around town. Those we know in the football circles, you never came in the scene. How did you land into this enviable position?
From 2017 is when it got advertised.
Okay.
And to me, who online, and I'm saying, let me try. And I remember like writing to board chairman.
Yeah.
So okay, this is what I want to try and do for the club, and I've been a fan my whole life, and becoming them, I was okay, let's talk. And so we talked at the time, and then I sent a proposal. So I sent a whole thing about what we can do for the club, and okay, it's good. But at the time, it was very, very between the two of us. And I went to that guy.
2017, okay.
Yes. Until me, I went on to do other things. Until this came up again, and I started talking, okay, well, it's been a while. Until let me come and do it. Because I feel like now I've got more experience on the commercial side, and I've done this, and I've done this. But just the whole time, I was still in touch. So checking on the sports, how's it going? And I was seeing the news way back, we call like, so again, I just kept talking. Kept talking to him, and eventually we said, okay, you know what, let's do it.
But can you say you were a phobian before you put in your application?
Oh yeah, I mean, I that was what first I said to him. So I've been a massive phobian,
a card-bearing phobian, or a phobian in the diaspora who admires the club.
Well, the whole phobia is more diaspora until like, but I wasn't really. It's hard to be if you're not really engaged.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of the things I probably should look into. So how do we engage those over there as well? Because I didn't join the communities, man, joining anything. I said about, and I said, oh, we can't do a jai, kind of thing. But this time I just want to make sure say we actually engage those over there as well, because they're part of us.
Yeah. But from where you were, how well did you know the club, Hasselhoff? Because it's a very great club. A lot of pressure coming from the supporters angle, and when results are not coming, all these ones. Yeah. How well do you know Hasselhoff?
Oh, I know them very well. The pressure there, I'm not going to lie. But here's the thing, it's the same as every football club that you love, right? If I say be a Man United, so if you're outside as a fan, you're trying to put pressure on the board and the manager to sign the right players nowadays. Haas is the same. And plus, don't forget, Haas at the time, 20 years ago, was at the top. If you know, say you've been from the top, not about all the way out where you are now, you quickly want to go back to where it was before, but it takes time.
Okay.
Right? Haas, it's hard. So you work from say club, not all the way, and you're not seeing any signs. Okay, what are we going to do to come back up again now? Yeah. And the money, but I feel we are all part. Like, I'm also a fan. Yeah. I also want the club to go back to what it was. Whatever meets me, I'll be able to bring that back.
And you think you are the right candidate if you look into yourself very well. Can you handle this post and bring us back into winning ways to the successful days of House of Folk? You think you are the right candidate?
So Ubiawo ne ideas and I join into the right. I feel I have some ideas that are very good, and it will come with a bit of time. Maybe a patience kakra and sikakra. It's very important. You can't run the football club without money.
Yes,
it's very important. I feel in a plus, maybe the advantage I have is that I have a very good coach now. Like Watara is amazing as a coach in the qualifications.
It's too early to praise him.
Yeah, but you sometimes you look at what someone has done and achieved.
Okay,
and it's okay. It is not. It's not just by chance or by luck, right? And it's okay. Yeah, someone football-wise can actually handle that side. Then okay, fine. Then I can look at management side and what we need as a club to grow to that level. And see if we work hand in hand, we are good. And also we have the board chairman as well. So again, work with everyone, bring everyone together, because I feel I'm talking about too much. We'll be in the mass of focusing.
Yeah.
Every day, I say. I adore. And I think all the fans in the was together. Right? Let's see how we can bring them. But if you don't believe in yourself, you wouldn't be here.
Of course. Yeah. So what state of Hasselhoff before you came in, and when you took over, what have you noticed? The standard in terms of system, how teams are being run, and you compare it to Hasselhoff when you came, how do you see it?
There's a good team. There's a good team in place. I'm not gonna, and there's some really good structures. Infrastructure is good as well. Yeah. It's about how do we build up on it, right? The past is the past, and you can't always compare to say different clubs, because if I'm not careful, I made that mistakes where you come and say, oh, how should be like Man United, and yes, right? It will take some time.
Okay.
But the good thing is you can look at what it be a Man United, it be a more you're good, and how can you do something here? It be it's not possible.
Okay.
Right? It be your infrastructure, Ghana, our road system, our whatever it is. We're not there yet. Fine. Let's work around what we have right now. Until General idea, then we have some good things in place. I mean, look at where we are. Our infrastructure wise, it's very good. Question is, how do we then build on top? The commercial side, I think we need to maybe focus a bit more on.
Very well. But how long do you intend to stay with the club? Because I know Hasselhoff pretty well. They will appoint a CEO. The next 2-3 months, he will be gone. You get the point. And so the vision will not last till the end of time. How long do you intend staying with the club so that you can achieve that vision you want to arrive at?
Mine is I want to do the best I can and for as long as I can.
Okay.
Right? It's not say I'm here for a month and 2 months. I'm just here say I'll do the best. That one I can assure everyone. Say right, and it's just a support. Again from even internal, and also external as well.
But do you have the right connections? Because we're talking about resources, finance. As the managing director, you need to get connections, link up, so that the revenue will come for the club to grow as you want it. You have the right connections. Share some with us.
Yeah, so again, if you're not even connections, look at it from a different way. Some clubs started from nothing and went out there to raise money.
Okay.
If you know how to raise money, you don't always have to look at just Ghana Pay. Right. There are sponsors all over the world: Visa, MasterCard, Emirates. They are all sponsoring football clubs.
We can plug into that.
Why can't we do the same? I don't know. It's not always BNS. We say Ghana. These international ones, they signed a 5-year deal, maybe a 10-year deal. They know so the club is secure for the next 10 years.
Okay.
Those are the kind of things that we should also start looking at. Not just, but yes, Ghana will talk to BISM because of but we also look at both local and international.
Well, very well. But tell me, the labor, the people you are working with at the office, you think they are enough for you, or you want to bring others on board with specific expertise so that you can achieve? Is that your point?
Okay, so right now the idea is obviously getting to the whole everyone. It's been there. I feel like I know the team already, and then where there's some gaps, and we'll try and fill those gaps. And then again, Mr. Paris, yes. So
no, Paris there.
He's already have some good people in place already.
Asempa is still around, helping you around.
But see, he doesn't work for House of Folk,
He doesnn't anymore.
No, so on your employees as in House of Folk.
But he do side jobs for House of Folk. Honorable Vincent, so they are all around.
Oh, so why not things they say they're not part of the board anymore?
No, but they are still serving. They are true Phobians and they are working for you, aiding you.
Oh, not necessarily so because they are working for me and I in that sort of sense. No, but I'm saying, sir, the team itself there, it's very good. And yes, there's some gaps here. I think that we need people in house, like talent that we can bring in. So those ones we'll talk to, and then I think we even advertised for position even yesterday or 2 days ago. So we'll slowly start to say, okay, what do we need? Every club now, and then we'll start to fill those up as well.
So confirm, is Asempa still working for House of Folk?
I don't feel, as far as I'm concerned, he's never been an employee of House of Folk. Onye Juma as an employee House of Folk.
So he doesn't do any work for House of Folk now?
In what context? I just had to put my political cap on right now. But onye House of Folk employee.
But he has never been an employee?
No, I think Uncle Sam, so far you probably know this longer. He's been a board member.
Board member,
yes.
Yeah, not employee. Yeah. But now not doing anything for House of Folk.
No, I make him.
You do not know. Okay, we'll do that and then we'll confirm that one later and see. And see how that one will go. But let's see your vision and strategy. Your vision for the future of House of Folk and what strategic initiatives you think you can bring on board. I mean, just in this short time, so that it can start shaping up for the future of the club.
So the first thing is let's try and fans number back. I feel the gap between as a football club and the fans are too wide.
Okay.
And again, understandable. We were not doing the things that they didn't pay, but let's not like call it truth. It's CAC, it's okay. Let's all come together now. So again, we're doing things to try and bring the fans closer. So I think we even set up like a fan zone where your car way matches are. You can actually go to a place and actually watch our games with their friends. So
that was your initiative, right?
Yeah. So we'll start to do it. Just get more fans closer to us. And we work with the NECC. We work with like people like we understand. Say no, and you'll be in a time club. No, be up a club, nothing.
Okay.
And see why are we always saying more could be home here? It's money and breakfast, right? Into all these places that we're talking about. The idea is that hopefully we'll get there now. They can actually experience, whatever it is that we're going through as a club, and maybe have players there sometimes, and an event, right? Let's do a bit more entertaining because at the end of the day, it's an entertainment business, right? It be our games, how can we make it more exciting for them?
Okay.
And long-term wise, the whole going to Segokope, Kumasi, or China, your Kowafa, your Koenfa, we need to think about how do we get our own stadium as well. It's very important because then we can make it aware. It benefits the club commercially as well. So, because right now, sports stadium are say any idea. How much money they pay or and see once it was the stadium there, then we can do the PCA or again short term and long term plans.
But have you met with your NCC, and what other plans do you intend to enhance that relationship between maybe the board the supporters and the NCC. Do you have other plans apart from the fan engagement you've started?
Yeah, so we met, I think, week 2 when I started. And again, get to know Elvis and everyone, Marga and the rest of them. And I think now what we're trying to do is engage them more.
Okay.
It's the end, I think, again, we had a meeting in-house. Okay, Yamone, Kumasi Chapter for Kasa. So this is what we're trying to do. How do we get them up? So again, now the idea is we actually will talk and engage with them more, right? And any ideas that they also have, we can also sort of take them on board. But now our doors are open. It's not before Biana. Again, we're all trying to achieve the same thing. How do we get House of Folk to the very top? And to say if their divisions are MBOY, and right now it's okay. How to say we all need to come together besides I'll talk to again. We are very open now. There's communications back and forth.
You are very open now, not before.
No, we're very open.
Very open. But have they told you their problems? I'm talking about the supporters. What they feel. If you are able to change, they will come back and then push the team forward. They have been discussed. Yes, and can you share some of them?
Oh, so they wrote a petition, they support. We've heard them all. And again, when we see them, we talk, so they make their concerns very known to us. Again, the short term is let's get back to winning ways again. Okay. I think, and fans, it makes even the city crowd looks, it's even better. DJ Bed until let's start winning first, and then slowly we'll go through the issues more and the challenges and see how we can address them.
And how long do you want to take to bring the fans back on board? Because I know that House of Folk we are talking about, when the fans are charged and they are behind the team, that never says that spirit will come. How long do you have timelines for it?
I say in Africa Games now, Anka, we're building something.
Okay.
We're winning, I say, one game at a time, right? Each game, the pressure goes up. But we know South Africa Games is happening, so at least next month. Until I think from April when we come back to Accra again, then again we'll start to say, okay, Mumba, right? And we'll have other things that we're working towards trying to get them into the club, into the stadium.
Very well, and I'm sure trophies is also part of your ambition. How well are you going to you get a formidable team? I don't know whether this particular season you are counting on winning the league, but looking at the league table, I think it's to be very difficult. When are you bringing House of Folk to winning ways, to the days of the 2004, 2000s, where House of Folk will conquer Africa and conquer everybody? Do you have that plan? And how well are you going to reshape this team to be a winning team?
So again, let's start from the top, right? Toby is very competitive. The manager is very competitive. I am super competitive. The whole idea is that from a mindset point of view, we are all winners. We all want to win.
Yeah.
It's now how do we make sure that we build a club in a way that it is all about winning? If you think about the Man City, they don't wake up and think we'll draw this game.
Okay.
It never happens.
Okay.
Right. From the coach to everyone, the players. How are we going to win this game? How many goals are we going to score?
Okay.
Until we start from that, I think that's why if you look at our games now, are very attacking minded, want to score more goals. So again, it's now flowing through the whole club that we are winners. Right? Okay. Mindset first. Now from that, now you see what the things that we need from a resources point of view. Because say, that's one for a long time. You really do it for just one season, but then it goes away again. I think we've seen that before when we won 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Right, because it's not sustainable. But to make it more sustainable, resources have to be there all the time. So that you can build on it from one to the other. So, yes, as you're saying, this year we might not win the league, fine. Right? We already know where we are. But if we can try and get to the best that we can do in the whole we are, let's see where we go from there. But, we could have probably won the President's Cup, but again, let's understand that story for another day. So,
But how well do you know your players? Do you think these players are quality players that merit a team like House of Folk? You think that? Because we have talked about the decline of our performance of our local boys. Do you think the crop of players you have currently merit the club and they are the right material that will bring results for the club in future?
So here's the thing. This is what we have, right? There are regulations and rules in football. We can't just go and sign players that we want even right now. You have to end the season and it's over. Until let's work with what we have right now. And I've seen them train. I actually go and watch the training game because again, I'm a fan. To me, just even turn up quiet, it's an honor. And again, they're starting to understand the coach's tactics and what he wants to do, the formations and everything, how they transition from one to the other. To hear games that sometimes we even go play like 3 or 4 formations in one game.
Yeah.
So we're all trying to understand the players now. And I think eventually you start to see, end of the season, what do we need, right? And, the way that we've structured things around, no handle football.
Okay.
He has more experience. I mean, in the whole club.
Yeah.
So let him do football.
Okay.
He's won all the things that we want to try and win. He's won them. Let him structure the team, build on that, what he has right now, and then we'll manage on the resources side.
Very well. We'll come back to that. But biggest problem and challenge for our local clubs is financial management.
Yeah.
You get the point, and that will be the bane for every club to go on and see. Can you outline your approach to financial management for the club, including strategies to increase revenue for the club? Is there any plan like that? Because every club would definitely cry because of lack of adequate resources.
Yeah, so the first thing is sponsorships. I mean, that's probably our biggest, source of revenue. And so, how do you get more, how do you get more sponsors? And I think it's very important, sir. It's very important, sir. At least, who say, No, so I say it's very important that we understand where the sponsors will come from.
Yeah, okay.
Again, right now we're very, very active. Companies, I am a brand sponsorships.
Okay.
At least that one, we are working on it. But then 2, in-house, what are the things that you meet me here from a financial point of view? Okay. So again, we are looking for that people that will come and help on the financial side. But again, no, I think from a point of view is if it's kind of how obey you,
yeah,
right. And you want our bread. Until right now, you go basically first. They will think about how best I to me and manage the whole club.
Now, by that's kind of crowd.
Interesting question.
Oh
no, so we are still operating, we are still going to
and the games. Can you be a hole?
It's okay.
Okay. And very, very interesting because I was saying Ghana for who say there's a new wind that a blow for House of Folk with that brilliant ideas. I was a club emphasis, and we are sure say the biggest challenge in what do you see as the greatest challenge for you as the MD for this club?
Oh, good question. I think the fans. The fans, right. So for me, football club, it's the fans in your home. How do we get the fans back?
Yeah.
How do we? DNS I'm back to the stadium. Then the same if they see the bus need more, they all are, because I saw the bus once we were driving around and it's everywhere that we had the support. And it was very, very sad because back in the day, phobia bus in Chima, how do we get that back? And then the first important one.
But I'm sure I'll be service our question. Also identify the entire phobia bus in Chima among 4 months. So you think Senkofu no year Juma House of Okuma in bridging the gap between board management and the supporters? You think say errors kakra bay initially?
Oh, certain fans no Adiamah.
Yeah.
And Adiamah. And I think over the years you won't pay things and echoes. And be so sometimes you are giving out too much anything keeping keka. Things you have meetings, small meetings be an elder at that bunting.
Yeah.
Those things I think now let's learn from the past.
Okay.
Things that are not enjoy. The things that we did that were good right? And I think if we can do those, it might not be big things. So again, winning is very important.
Yeah.
As we start to win, as we start to compete more, it will start to help us more. And then as they say, because they can see what Toby is doing.
Yeah.
That's
fantastic. Well,
exactly. And he said from that angle, like he's got to support. So what are some of the things that Ibiania and our fans it created that big gap between us? If we can try and bridge that, then we'll be okay.
At the end of the are working effectively for this club and for a very long time because Yedim House of Foka will be here so as soon as see influence we in a cover player we or their coach in position we a man in say at the end mawa ya de mawa ubetimi aye adwuma freely and effectively for the club. What do you need?
I think Nkoka be freedom, but it's not freedom. I think it's more money.
More money.
Resources, right? Because, put it this way, if the results are there, and no coach never sign player.
Yeah.
Because right now, as a coach, you need to go and sign players. I don't know, if a player away now, if a player away now. And I know it kind of distorts the whole balance that we have.
Oh, okay.
So right now, coach, end of the season, why not pay? Or maybe be away, maybe win per way. Okay, it's Kanye, Kotobra. And you're different from it's Kenny home to the
Madame Funi, Benny. And also, there's so by what to say, I need to tackle so.
Oh, send it. I mean, and of course, every club be and to be fair, even a course even no, a course be even Man United. O sign play because me ba hot Faneko Academy.
I know Abuchin you do
Ronaldo about Academy. It will be
but academy the normal witness will be about House of Folk, a professional club. We need a scouting team. We are na management members, board members, binum and a day players to come on. That system now, how are you going to fight it?
So I'm gonna say something we are here in the past it's on the right way. And it happened because it been a ceremony and other things in team. But now no more than say let's do the right thing.
Okay.
And the right thing is the manager and the coach, on a name football. No.
Okay.
Say this is what my team needs to play this kind of football to win these kind of games. So they say winning Champions League, your man is always on your side. It's major man say me this camera. No, no, on your football.
Simplicity.
Simple car.
Very well. But who was the support of the executive board chairman? The board chairman who won the support, were pledging the support for you to work.
I mean, say if there was no way I'm confirming remember. Right. And I've met again the previous board and I met a few of them as well and so far I've not heard anything behind it. I'm gonna assume say it is always the same say, I've had the support. But again, I believe say with Jumane Besher the true you. And see from my work and I wanted to sort of say, okay, this is how I'm passionate about the club and it should be done through my judgment. And yet say, oh no, because of this board member and I say because of that person, I don't believe in those things. For me, mine is just work. Right. And he said, Jumane is speaking for yourself, I'm happy.
Well, okay, Mate. Ebusan for you need the new director of Accra House of Folk and Edin comment to messages ni bi and questions ni bi and also they about live on Facebook na fe yetimi bisa question no dey obi atro message na Mr. Pa MD yan to aso yan hwe player motivation.
Okay.
What you say remuneration and no a major worry for Ghanaian players over here some other clubs and House of Folk be other clubs player 500 Ghana a month 700 Ghana a month. We say Unya Iraka no so oko at the Exodus na eba. I don't know your plans. How bit me motivate us players. Now it me a period of 2-3 years. Et me atene team ho na drive the success driver open so the team. And no so what plan it is saying.
Sika hu here. Very important. I think because it be also na pa obi a circle pesca. Nti as you say we are paying them enough and I say we are giving enough support. At least they will stay here, right? Won't you guys be a player 2,000 cities or 100 cities or whatever it is not on I say the moment offer be buy up a circle.
Okay.
Right. And I think that from my point of view is again back to be a back to top players corner even Ghana and I say Abuja corner they able to compete at that level. But when you and to be fair, applies to be not just players. So every nipa be or has and
the workers even at the staff at the office or Paris to the Befro Parino or Mutoso and now Toto Munia Day no Paris and a cuckoo and Sembi Breeze. But in there can be okay. How are we paying Obia to make sure they are okay? No, yeah. But who opened the thing well for us to know? Say House of Folk. Financially, we need 14. Can't say any was because as a casting in a Sika or Honoma, how bad is House of Folk financially?
Oh, it's not say how bad though. It's more like the level that you want to get to. And if I say be or 10,000, I would be say 100 million would be say. And to me, then they say, okay, see, this is what we have. How do we get more so we can do more? Right? It's that simple. It's not say it's bad or anything. It's more like young couples can because it be too quiet. Yeah, when friends away from by I think it was like African Cup Morocco phone,
okay.
And they all like had the green tracksuits, they had headphones.
Nice.
It's not cheap.
Yeah.
I won't tell you should cry more than was monthly sticker.
Yeah.
Right. But if you want to compete at that level now, You have to. And I think, again, what can we do to get to that? If not, they will always be behind. And I think it affects Ghana football as well. And see, more banners I had a bit more foreigners. Again, the quality, the pace, I didn't will be okay. But see, next idea, we always live in Ghana. I think they say we are the best. Okay. And we say, hey, Sana, be away name.
MD, Sambuame, Yaka about Sika, how much do you think you need to start that driver? How much would they want to quantify? I try a budget for be a year or two. Say, if I have this much, this is where I can drive my club. How much do you need?
My checkbook and answer.
Because how much you think that a bit me drive it team no full force at the anymore.
I don't think it's fair to put a number on it right now.
Okay.
Right. But for me, it's more about the progress. Let's start from day one. Can we get a beer as a club? How much money can we bring in?
Okay.
Because maybe 1 million, maybe 10 million, maybe 20 million. Okay, fine. Let's start from there. And then from there, how do we grow year on year?
Yeah.
Right. And see, my checkbook there, maybe I try more time.
Open check natural amount, you know. But you have, I mean, other ways. I'm betting this idea raise a lot of revenue, more especially your fans. What you say when multitudes follow. Let's take it say 5 million supporters. Can't you overturn that multitude to be revenue for the club? And how are you going to do that? Because when say other clubs here, Oko Alia, platinum cars, gold cars, they contribute effectively to the club. So what that ideology be
we already have something, Phobia for Life.
Okay.
It's one of the things that we're actually tracking, right now very aggressively. So every week, how many people are joining? Right, into fans now again, it's a more like appeal to be we have phobia near register for Phobia for Life.
Okay,
it's a way that you contribute to the club. It starts from 20 CDs all the way to corporate levels. So it's that small way now you're making, it will help the club.
Okay,
so pay players now more because
to contribute,
So that's small, and the man looks say be a but in Sasa say nipa million now be a 20 CDs and we are really for Phobia for Life. I see so the fans when can say on I think on Monday there'll be a standard you can sign up there. You can make a small donation here there, and then we'll work on the tech side as well to make sure people can actually have the app. You can donate to the app. Your membership, you just sign up for your membership, and then every month you get a prompt. Then wait till Canada. These are things that we'll do to make sure at least from the fans, and also bridge the gap between the fans and us as well.
Yeah, very well. But in general, Ebisa said the state, and I say Oteso because Ghana football Egua as the new MD for House of Ogu. Responsible saying Ghana football Egu, and as of you say.
No, I think it's going through a transition or like a phase. Okay. We've seen how we were back in the day, and that's how we play football. It was very physical. Now, I think football has changed across where it is not just the size of the player. We are all, I think, as a country, going through that phase. But we need to work on our infrastructure. We need to work on, again, the money side.
Okay.
Football is not just couple ball, 3 points anymore. Now it's how do you build your fan base? How do you commercialize some of the events that you have, and even the fans, right? How do you make sure you are bringing entertainment? That's why I talk about the style of play. Now, my nature for we don't play what is it? It's how do you make entertainment for people to come to the stadiums? And see, from my point of view, it's not just to be a Ghana pair. Other countries are going through the same thing, but from Ghana, it's just a transition. I think it will start to get better.
It will get better. Very well. I hope one major aspect of building a club, I mean, sure, so be worried about by infrastructure because of what His Royal Majesty aye. And I know the mean sure say a part of your burden.
No, so to be, I mean, in all fairness, it's an amazing. So if you share where we are from, if the money starts to be, now say we are building, we are winning, we'll be we're already like miles ahead, right? And it kind of puts us closer to the ones that will kind of like Ali and Asempa, whatever it is, because they already have those ready. And I say we are building slowly. More like when Arsenal call you Ecosi Stadium. Now for a long time they were not winning. That's where we are, right? And we have the infrastructure now, right? The stadium is whatever. But now, how do you focus on the football? And I mean, because you can sing his praise the whole day. That one is very, very easy.
Of course,
and I think
why
fans in here can actually attest to it. He has done amazing for. And then when I say small things be not nearby together, not afa.
Very well. And Emma, what here for and no supporters in here legacy bang and Delali Upeso House of Folk. In this time here, as a young, brilliant, intelligent guy, I did Team KCC Ashonsa. What legacy now, Pese Ujaima has for Kansana?
Good question. So let's say in 3 to 5 years' time, let's say House of Folk is one of the top brands, football brands in Africa. I'll take that.
To be the legacy.
Yes.
Brands in Africa, and I say winning the African Cup of Nations. The CAF Champions League.
Oh, so not just about winning. It's more about the organization, the company, the club. So we're going from just playing football to being a brand. So everyone knows, House of Folk.
It's a modern brand.
Kenya, everyone knows who we are. We'll call the North, the South, the East, whatever. It'll be in House of Folk as a brand. Like, we can't Real Madrid, it'll be in Real Madrid.
Yeah.
You get to a point where everyone knows House of Folk. If you get to a level, it means that you're already winning. The other time, it's not that fight for 3 points. It's more like, you are just more thinking about how am I going to win the next 2-3 Champions League.
Very well. Okay. But what ability to resolve crisis and on the better how strong you are as the managing director of a big club like House of Folk. Day in, day out, challenges and crises are bound to happen. Now be Naminu Krasi wa TSC Pubiman. Coach be trainer and these are some of the things you will meet. How strong are you, capable are you to resolve on crisis via a bit because I know say you will meet them. How capable are you?
It's part of the job. I think Ejumano, it's about managing the big personalities. I mean, there's some big personalities here, the stakeholders nowadays. Because even fans could be our own opinion, would be our how yes say, would be our own idea. And to be fair, it happens all the time. It's about, from my position, understanding, sir, I still have to work with these people like the next day. How do you resolve in a way, sir, creative, I say, any worse, right? The issue about for me, mine is very simple. Let's sit down, let's talk about, let's resolve. Again, we are all trying to make sure that House becomes the best club in Africa. And if we all have the same way, those small petty things that will come in there, you move on.
Do you believe that the club belongs to the supporters?
Oh yeah, I mean that's every football club. It is for the fans. It's not for we'll try and do the best that we can to our abilities. 100 years from now, House will be here. I won't be here. Right? 100 years from now, it's the club. So we need to understand, say, it's a club and how do we get more fans. And
say one of the problems is that man for Emma in various stadiums and patronize a game, community initiatives in engagement. Most of the clubs minim de Jennifer and how well ubetimi ama and I say you see the players or the club to be involved in the community. Any initiative you have so that you can bring the community closer to the club.
I mean, football clubs do more for the communities, even abroad. They're all the time. In TBR, they'll go TBR like an orphanage. They'll go whatever and talk to the fans. They go to hospitals. There are things that they do within their own communities. And again, the question is, if you look at our CSR report, is there anything there from us? Right? What are we doing? I just said we actually do something. We give back.
Okay.
And it's one of the things I'm actually quite interested in. So you put the fans to one side. Are we going out there to meet the people? Right, and last year, I don't know, in the last 5 years, how many times we've done anything in the community. I see a Kosari, maybe a fan will be game or an accident. A small thing, but it means a lot to the fans. I think I heard of one guy who had an accident over here as a game. I think, he's now paralyzed.
Wow.
But again, right? So little things that I think that we all need to come together and say, hey, every year we might commit this to, and the players are there. How can they also help? Because players are and to be of course we are this way, but we have to do more in the community. Now one day, again, it brings us closer to the fans as well.
Now, Obi bisa a question about the phobia for life. No, say it's not working. Meaning, I just wanted to find out from you.
Yes, it's working. It's a network issue in Tibia. It doesn't go through. It doesn't mean it is not working. It works.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Martinti, I know your question back. And mini stadium question. So, say mini stadium. You hold my nose so 170 mobile. And also, who don't say, can I say, Jama, His Royal Majesty's own way infrastructure. And as you see, the watching every to win some wow, Pesica, and they are completing.
I think it's more a combination of the two. In T, Miko Pescano. And I think we didn't come about this quite on, I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. And
again, also share Sehabe near in T. We are working on it. That's what I can say to the fans. We are a idea here, also. The going back to Kumasi to Wafa it's not helpful. If you can get even something small craft for now, at least in Babuaya, it's being worked on.
As soon as possible, Kakrabeba.
Yeah.
Phobia anthem, no bit macho.
Arose.
I want to see that phobia in you.
Oh no! I know the Arose. I know the song very well, but God gave me a whole bunch of things for singing in Kahon.
I
don't want to be quiet. Is it not be quiet in BC? No. I'm just saying, sir. Okay, who wants to help me with this?
MD new voice.
TMD voice.
No, but you see, a phobia is always.
Why is a phobia?
I'm a phobia, but like voice is there.
God, not the voice. Not the voice.
Open lyrics.
Wait, no.
Lyrics.
Rose, be quiet and cheer us on.
Don't be silly.
It was two stanza. Normally, you never and don't be silly, never. But when we're playing other clubs, be quiet and cheer us on. But the Enekotoko shard. Be quiet and don't be silly.
MDB so don't be silly. No,
on the street.
Yeah, bought Kotoko March on the 24th of my birthday. That game there.
But the rivalry between House of Folk and Kotoko, how are you coming to revive it? Because Entise first, Kotoko has matches. Baby, everybody be a fireworks. I remember the days of Herbert Mensah. What you say?
Yeah.
Or back Kotoko players, she coat, ni suit, kama, and ade. As a young, brilliant, intelligent managing director, Kotoko has a full games, no. Ubeti reviving, no.
Yes, I think we've even started. So I don't want to go into too much, but it's something I think it actually is good for Ghana football, and not just as a folk, no, but it's good for the whole community, it's good for the whole country. And again, this is what I'm saying, it would have been nice to have the President's Cup, between the two again, and let's build on it. But don't worry,
eager, so be share Kotoko.
Oh no, just say me eager, but I'm just saying, it helps for the whole football as a country. It helps. But again, we'll try to make different things. And I know, said 24th, my birthday, my obviously my gift, my mother will be saying, "Can you be winning?" But again, I know it's a lot of work, and we all need to come together, both fans, and how do we kind of like drum the game up? Can we bring people in the entertainment side? We look at all of it. Let's pay attention to the details.
Okay.
Right? So the little things that countries they would do to try and like. Yemabo Classical, see what they do. They promote the games from very, very way on about a whole month. They'll be on TVs. Let's start to bring that back. Let's let people know. Say, oh, game we ball has say, but like, let's really pay attention to all the little details, to make it quiet. And hopefully we'll go back and we'll go there, we'll win and we'll come back.
What style of managing a club? At saying the all-inclusive type, and now say the type. Autocratic, my friend. Now, go here and do this job. Don't come here. Don't report this. What is the style I face all day? Bar, Anku-Adiamah for the Jiatum. Now,
I'm more inclusive in the sense that, so we know where the goals are. We know where the vision is. And say, we are there. We'll be in the Juma. Then near and we'll see this. We'll get to that end point, right? Into, for example, communication. Make a count or say, oh, you say no. He knows. Okay, this is what we're all trying to do. Let's promote this. And then on the core, this area, right? But again, it's important to say we involve everyone because we all know what talent we are. What name saw that talent,
Okay.
Into one fan, I'm part of the team now, and then. all limited, right? You know, say how do we get the best out of everyone?
Very well, very well. Before no, a year board no. Before you be good board way no. Now supporters were rep on the board.
Right.
At a point, the chairman of the NCC decided so be free board no so. What you say? Decided so be free a year board no so. In this board and they show His Royal Highness and Sano Amubeye reconstitution next AGM no. You think that you need a supporters rep on it so that obey a relation between the board and the supporters so that more resolve a crisis obey as a mediator. You think that style will help? And I say a board will be different from the wing of the supporters.
I think it will help, if I'm being honest. I think it will help. I think if we are opening doors, say we want to get the fans back, it always helps to have, someone our fans will hey, this is our rep. It will help. But as to the board itself, I'll probably say until next month we will know who is and who isn't. Until let's kind of wait and see what happens next month. But these are things that have been talked about and discussed.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. And His Royal Majesty will not be appointing microphone and I say the two of you number selection who qualifies to be on the board.
I think that one we'll still keep that one in house for now. But again, all I would say, it will be down to the shareholders need to vote
for them to vote.
Yeah, I mean that's at the AGM. So the AGM is coming on. If you don't want someone on the board, I don't come and you come and you vote. That one is up to you. I think that kind of makes it a bit more fair.
Okay, a bit more fair because I know, sir, in the petition demonstrators, they specifically mention say yen dissolve board no and specific people be no more board no so say in the reconstitution of the board no who suffer no and I think that you support the cry of the fans.
Support is not the word I'll use. I think from my point of view is again look at other clubs they didn't like their board. What did they do? They still supported the club.
Okay,
but there's some things beyond it's out of our control. Mine is how do we get if House of Oak is the number one club in Africa, that's we don't like our board. We kind of work towards changing the board, but not say you don't support the club. Okay. I think that's a little bit different. So that one, let's clarify. Like Man United, Glazers have been there from day one. Whether you like them or you don't like them, they are still there. They actually, so you work around and still be the best, whilst not necessarily because and you're careful, we collapse the club that we love so much. And now, then what happens next? And it doesn't serve or benefit anyone.
Okay.
It's any about to give idea. Hey, okay, yeah, per body and per massimo. Let's work on the football club itself, and then things will start to work itself out.
What about branding? I mean, we say we could no BBC. We say I then I was still a Moshe Ombro near the branding of House of your kids, more the new one or on board. And I say any city.
I think there's a new one that we're working on, but in Yambai, and we'll still
enjoy the
Sankofa. We wear Sankofa. It's okay for now.
Okay. I mean, call messages in the FNT messages in Sukakana for you. Yeah, Bahama Bidra from Swabana for your history. Say, I pretty check up. What's a good morning, Papa Maestro? I'm keenly watching all roads lead to any of the venues where the African Games is held. Let's all patronize Ghana Games. But Don Hassan TI was a great morning show. Asempa FM team, you guys are doing good job for Mother Ghana inside Akim Wenchi from Don Hassan TI. Wonder Gamo was in my show. Please, when is House of Oak playing their game? I wish them the good luck. Hey, Monday was to go pay corner Bibia I kama pa. Na we David Kovlavi was a nice one there. And no Eddie by Benjamin Atas. Oh why? And also Eddie the message about Stephen Tay Adama on the Niajisa and also Eddie Abba and good morning, Papa Maestro. Today is my birthday. Okay, Abeku Clement and I say Element. Happy birthday to you. And no Abba na Mamen Kwasi Hamu say Bibrina Abba. Na Eric Alaki they say which performance are you guys talking about? Kobe Mensah is the only coach who went 10 games unbeaten in this season Premier League. Proud to the living. Bichim, he was the best performing coach. Check the facts and anyway Eddie Ebaye and was shown. So my memory messages. So I say tell him to find his management team. He should be careful about the former 3 wise men because he will go early. He should mark it on the wall. And that's when I always say he's my ding.
It's my cousin.
Cousin, and
From
Lugba.
Okay.
Much love to you, bro.
Okay.
I wish you all the best. And no, anyway, phobia member, see MD, after call me. Now, phobia member. Maestro, please. The MD said he will speak to you, but you are asking the question, Mate. And now, treating Mantina, and I did pray so. And Francis Jamba, I say the house of folk MD is the right man for the work. Go on the oak tree and all the other. I say, please. The MD said he okay. Yeah. Mommy, okay. Yeah, no. Okay. Tell him to be careful and no makai with Topari because he is the same leading the damage control in the past. And also anyway, we say ask him that what is his plan for the junior teams, including the female team, to be successful. And also Honoma Abba. Okay, we say then ask him about the 25,000 seater capacity stadium. And also Abba. I mean, junior teams and the stadium. No, I'm saying I can stadium.
Oh, so I think we're looking at maybe two options. You bear the small junior team, stadium, no. That would be at Pobyman. Until right now the pitch is already there. We're just trying to see if we can get the stands, no. Until once the stands are up and the dressing room. See, in your dressing room, the stand there, then at least then we are okay.